Affordable watches don't have to be boring, and this year definitely proves that. Today we're taking a look at 8 new releases that mix style, function, and really great value without breaking the bank. So whether you're looking for something sleek, sporty, or just a bit different, I got you covered. In 1985, Citizen revolutionized dive watches with the original Aqualand, the first diver equipped with an electronic depth meter that automatically displayed your depth underwater. 40 years later, the brand is celebrating that innovation with the Promaster Aqualand 40th Anniversary Limited Edition, a faithful reissue of the classic with modern refinements. Its defining feature is still the combination of a digital readout and the prominent device at 9 o'clock. An automatic pressure sensor that measures depth to 1/10 of a meter, stores recent dive data, and even includes a rapid ascent alarm to help prevent decompression sickness. Beyond the sensor, it remains a fully capable ISO-compliant diver with a 43.5mm gray stainless steel case, black dial and bezel, gold accents, a biomass-based polyurethane strap, unidirectional bezel, protected 4 o'clock crown, and 200 meters of water resistance. Powering the engine is Citizen's C520 quartz movement, accurate to within 15 seconds per month, which is impressive at this price point. Originally launched in July for $595, the watch did sell out quickly, so if you do want to pick this one up, you will have to take a look at the secondary market. Brew Watch Company has done more than just sticking around. It's flourished, growing stronger with each passing year. Now celebrating the 10th anniversary, Brew has marked this milestone with what may be its most impressive release yet, the Metric Manual Wind. Based on the original Metric introduced in 2020, this limited edition model retains the familiar 36mm rounded square case and integrated bracelet, a design that channels the best of 70s and 80s sports watches, but upgrades nearly everything else. At its heart is a custom-engraved Sellita SW210 1B caliber, a hand-wound movement proudly on display through a sapphire exhibition caseback, replacing the standard Metric's Mecha Quartz engine. The dial has also been completely reworked, featuring luminous applied indices, Brew Dubs mountaintop markers, which catch light from every angle for a crisp, dynamic look, day or night. At just 8.5mm thick, this is Brew's slimmest watch to date, pairing retro charm with modern refinement in a package that's as wearable as it is collectible, and setting a high bar for whatever comes next. The watch retails for $875. Seiko turned the GMT world upside down when it launched the 5 Sports GMT and made its NH35-based movement available to other watchmakers, slashing the entry price for what long had been an upscale traveler's complication. And while GMT watches are everywhere in 2025, the industry is still playing catch-up with the Japanese giant. But that may change with Hamilton's decision to add a dual time zone complication to its khaki navy dive watch, a long overlooked affordable diver, now powered by a proven Swatch Group GMT movement that could easily finally earn it the attention it deserves. The new khaki navy scuba automatic GMT retains the 43mm case and 300 meters of water resistance introduced in 2021, but now adds a bold red GMT hands, 24-hour bezel track, and 2 fresh colorways. A steel model with black ceramic bezel and coarse creamy white dial on a bracelet, and a bronze-cased version with black ceramic bezel, matte black dial, and a black and gold NATO strap. This continues Hamilton's push into the dive watch arena, where Seiko has long been dominant, especially since Hamilton's caliber H14. This lets the local hour hand jump in 1-hour increments for travel while keeping the GMT hand synced to the minutes, offering functionality Seiko's caliber GMTs lack. When you factor in this traveler-friendly movement, triple the water resistance of Seiko's 5 Sports GMT, and the option of a bronze case for just $150 more, the Scuba GMT is a strong value at $1,395 in steel and $1,545 in bronze. Thanks to its loyal fan base and instantly recognizable design language, Doxa has become one of the hottest names in sports watches over the past decade. And since its revival since 1997 has centered on iconic retro divers like the Sub 300 and Sub 200T, the more approachable Sub 200 launched in 2019 and has just received its first major refresh with the polished stainless steel bezel, now available across 8 nautically themed dial colors. There's a full minute track missing from the original sapphire inlay version and a nylon NATO strap exclusive to the sea emerald green dial that drops the price to $920, making it the most affordable new Doxa on the market. This versatile everyday diver delivers the same signature hands and beads of rice bracelet option as its higher performance siblings, but trims features like a fully retro dial, sapphire bezel, and 300 meters water resistance to stay just over $1,000 without sacrificing essentials, and its simplified baton indices, clean dash track, slimmer crystal, and brushed versus polished case contrast gives it a modern versatility that stands out after more than 5 years without an update. It is now offered at $1,090 on a bracelet, $1,050 on a rubber strap, and $920 on the sea emerald NATO strap. Available with either the new polished steel bezel or the original black sapphire inlay. Bespoke Post reached deep into Timex's archives to unearth a true gem, the Timex Bespoke Post Field Watch, a revival of the long discontinued reference 461701. Originally an automatic sports watch with the military time dial, it now returns in a faithfully sized 36mm stainless steel case, updated with reliable quartz movement and a rugged olive Cordura strap that's tougher and more comfortable than the original rubber. The dial layout stays true to the vintage design, with only subtle tweaks. Triangle hour markers replace odd numerals, and the seconds hand shifts from red to orange for a sharper pop of color. At just $159, it's astonishingly affordable, cheaper than most vintage examples in working order, thanks to the practical concessions like an acrylic crystal in place of sapphire or mineral. The result is a compact, period-correct field watch with modern durability and everyday wearability. Arguably Timex's best mil-spec design today. Though the collaboration did quickly sell out, the sleek little revival is well worth hunting down on the secondary market. Producing the official clock for a federal railway system might not sound like a big deal unless that system belongs to Switzerland. If you've traveled by rail there, you've likely seen Mondaine's iconic Bauhaus style on station clocks and on the wrists of the workers. Despite this prestigious role, Mondaine has remained refreshingly low profile, offering sharp Swiss designs at remarkably fair prices. Known for minimalist aesthetics, limited collections, and a niche appeal to design enthusiasts, the brand now steps into broader territory with the Cushion Automatic, its first Cushion model powered by a Sellita automatic movement and priced well under $1,000. This watch pairs the brand's famously legible dial, matte black rectangular hands, crisp hour markers, and the signature red lollipop second hand, with an elongated 39mm polished stainless steel case featuring soft edges, small lugs, and a gently rounded square profile. A clever touch of ingenuity comes via the patented backlight system, which paints lume on the underside of the hands to create a subtle glow in darkness without disrupting the clean dial. With 100 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal, and Mondaine's most refined case shape yet, the Cushion Automatic blends beauty and utility in equal measures. At $725 on steel mesh or $695 on leather, it's one of the best everyday Swiss automatics you could buy for under $1,000. Seiko's Presage Style 60s collection, introduced in 2020, is finally hitting its stride with a fresh set of springtime pastel dial colors, a new 5-link steel bracelet, and a 2-tone brown leather strap that elevates the young collection to a new high point. Beneath the visual updates, the date window has been moved for the third time in 5 years, now sitting at 6 o'clock with the original frame rotated 90 degrees, while the technical specs remain unchanged, a 39.5mm steel case, Hardlex crystal, and the reliable 4R36 automatic movement. Often seen as an affordable alternative to Grand Seiko, the Style 60s reference natural landscapes and seasonal color palettes, with ice green perfectly suited for summer. Over the past few years, the Style 60s has steadily gained ground over Seiko's Cocktail Time, and with this refreshed assortment of dials and thoughtful design tweaks, it may be taking the lead. At $575, it combines classic mid-century styling with modern wearability, and in my view, the ice green variant is one of the best looking watches Seiko has produced for a pretty long time. The Longines Conquest automatic has long been a standout for its classic elegance and everyday wearability, and the introduction of a perfectly sized 38mm case in 2024 solidified its status as one of the best affordable automatic daily watches. For summer of 2025, Longines has further refined the collection with a textured rubber strap featuring a folding clasp and quick release pins, offering a lighter, softer alternative to the original 3-link steel bracelet. Ideal for active wearers seeking a sportier look. Available in black, blue, and green, each strap matches its dial. The 41mm Conquest automatic shares the same rubber options. The watch's revamp in 2023 brought a versatile dial with slightly tapered hands, beveled applied dash indices, a discrete date window, and a radial brush surface with a sunken outer ring, balancing simplicity and refinement. Its brushed steel case with soft edges and bold bezel combines with 100 meters of water resistance, superluminova hands and markers, and an AR-coated sapphire crystal allows the Conquest automatic to double as a practical dive watch. A versatility emphasized by the new strap. Powering both the 38 and 41mm models is an in-house caliber L888.5, based on an ETA movement, offering a 72-hour power reserve and a plus or minus 5 seconds per day accuracy. From the dial to the movement, this new watch outperforms a lot of competitors in the $2,000 price tier, and the rubber strap version even undercuts the steel bracelet by $100. The price is $1,975. That's it for the watches today. Let me know which was your favorite, or if there was one that you just didn't really like at all. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.